Spooky. Well, the other day I was playing Minecraft, and I was thinking to myself, you know, I really should make that tutorial I was talking about in the last video, how to survive the first night. It'd be a good idea since I've been wanting to do that. How many tutorials do you suppose there is on YouTube on how to survive the first night? A million? I'm thinking probably a million. It wouldn't be too hard to count, I'm guessing. You just type in Minecraft tutorial first night, and no, it would be difficult to count. You would need some Google programmers to program some kind of algorithm. Anyway, I'm hoping, praying, crossing my fingers for cliffs. But here I am. Where am I spawning? Hey, there's trees at least. Great. So hopefully this time I won't get distracted by large villages close by, or extremely deep ravines, or large useless desert temples, or horses, right? Horses, really. Seriously, who gives a crap about horses? I live in North Carolina now. There's horses everywhere. Spawning on top of a tree, so I might as well harvest the lumber. So I'm going to pummel the lumber with my hands from the top all the way down until I get to the ground. Now I got six wood. Wood. Phrasing. 6 lumber or tree trunks will create 24 planks, and planks will, well, the second half of Minecraft is craft. You're going to need lots of lumber to craft. So right now I'm looking for a place to build my house, or my home. A place where I'm going to find shelter overnight so I don't get killed by zombies, or skewered by skeletons, or blowed up by creepers. And hey, look at here, there's a cliff. Or actually it's kind of a really steep side of a hill. I don't think this counts as a cliff. But I'll go ahead and put my door up here. Why is my door elevated? Well, we'll talk about that later, but for now, let's take this lumber and turn it into planks, like we said before, and 4 planks will give you a crafting table. Once you have your crafting table, you'll actually have 9 spots to craft things. I'm going to go ahead and craft some sticks. You don't really need a crafting table for sticks because you only need 2 spots, so you can do that normally. With my sticks, I can make myself a wooden axe, so I can harvest some more lumber, and then a wooden pickaxe, so I can go ahead and dig through this coal and continue to make my home inside the side of a really steep hill. But since I'm over here and I have a stone axe, I'll go ahead and harvest this tree. And if you notice, phrasing, it's a lot faster to harvest tree when you're not punching it with your fists. You actually have a tool to use. But there you go. You got your wood, phrasing, and you can use your pickaxe to harvest this all-important coal. What's the coal for? The coal, well, there's really 2 main purposes. You can use it to build torches so that while you're waiting overnight inside your home, and it won't be pitch black dark, you'll actually have a romantic evening by yourself under the lights of candles. Well, they're not really candles, they're torches, but they look like candles. But you can also use coal to light up your cobblestone ovens so that you can cook yourself some dinner. You're going to need to cook dinner so you can eat, right? Because if you don't eat, you'll starve, and if you starve, you'll lose your health. If you lose your health, it makes it easier to die. Pretty basic stuff. I'm not going to harvest the coal that's on the level above me where my head is, because that's the floor from my house. So I'll harvest that later when I have some material to repair it. But there you go. We're all ready to go. And speaking of dinner, look at there. Now for all you PETA folks out there, first of all, this is just a video game. Second of all, that pig wanted me to kill him. He was staring at me with his cross-eyed little, well, not really cross-eyed, the opposite of cross-eyed, wherever that is, saying, eat me, I know you're going to be hungry later. Chop me up and use me for food. So since I have stone now, I'm going to go ahead and make a stone shovel and a stone pickaxe. This will allow me, with the stone shovel, to cut through dirt clods like butter. And with the pickaxe, it'll allow me to harvest the stone a little bit quicker, like cutting through taffy, instead of with the wooden pickaxe cutting through slightly stronger taffy. Okay, well, you know, I guess that's kind of a bad analogy, but I don't have time to think of a new one. Look down there, there's a cave structure. I'm going to go ahead and cover that cave structure so I don't become a nominee for the 2013 what do you call it, Darwin Awards, because I'll end up falling through there if I don't cover it up. But it's nice to know that it's there, so later on I can find some cool places to visit. I made 20 sets of sticks, and then made another 4 sets of sticks. I'm going to use 3 of the sticks to make torches so I can see. That's the candlelight that I was talking about. And with the remaining sticks, I'm going to put them in the shape of an H, and that's going to give me a ladder. Every layer of sticks gives you 3 ladders. I have 9 ladders because I had 3 layers of sticks. And there you go. I'm skipping the bottom rung because you can just jump. Conservation, right? You want to conserve everything. Use my planks to make a door, 6x2 or 3x2. I'm ready to go. Here we go, up the ladder. This is where I'm going to put my door. But first I got to do some more digging, right? Dig out some more of this stone. And, you know, nothing says welcome more than, you know, having a little bit of a porch light, we'll say. So before I put my door up, I'm going to go ahead and dig this out. Throw up a porch light so the trick-or-treaters will come visit. Nobody's going to get trick-or-treaters if you don't leave your porch light on, right? And there you go. Once I close this door, I can survive the night in here. Nobody's going to come up here. Zombies ain't going to climb the ladder. And I'm far enough back where skeletons won't be shooting me with arrows. So that's good to go. So I'm going to fast forward to later. I actually ended up getting that coal. I'm going to go ahead and get this crafting table and take it inside with me. Yeah, so I harvested that coal that was on the same level as my door, and it caused my door to fall down. But I still have the door, so I'll go ahead and lay that up later. But for now, there's a little something that I like to do. I'm going to install this one layer thick ledge above my door. That way when I wake up in the morning and I go down this ladder, I don't have spiders that are jumping in my hair and biting me. This one layer ledge is gonna prevent spiders from landing on my head until I get off of the ladder. It's kind of nice. You can do it with 2 layers, like have it stick 2 blocks out, but then you run the risk of having that area below your door really dark. So you can be out in the middle of broad daylight going to harvest lumber and come back and find 2 skeletons just hanging out in the shade waiting to shoot your butt. So it's best to just do 1 layer thick of that overhang. That way it keeps the skeletons away from your house. And that's it. Look at that. I got myself a little torch so I can see at night. I'm also going to dig a little bit into this alcove over here because I got to have a place. I got to have some places to put some things that are necessities for your house, right? So your crafting table is going to go here, and it just needs to be functional, so all you need to see is one face. That's why I have it a little bit elevated. We use the crafting table to make that cobblestone oven that I was talking about earlier, so I can cook my dinner, that little pork chop that I got earlier. And then using the same thing but with planks, I get myself a little chest. I can store all kinds of stuff in that chest. That way if I die, I don't lose it forever. And look at me teabagging because I'm done. I'm done. So what do you do? Oh, one of the other things you're going to want to do is get yourself a sword, because you'll see later, but you're going to want to make a sword just in case. If you have to go outside for any reason in the middle of the night, you're going to need to be able to defend yourself. And, well, the other reason I'll show you later, but this is pretty much it. This is what it looks like. Don't worry about those holes on the bottom, but this is what you need to survive the night. And ain't no zombie going to come knocking on your door either. You're going to be 100% safe in there. But fast forward, this is what you do at night. While you're inside holed up in this little candlelit home that you built for yourself, you're not going to be able to sleep because you haven't made a bed yet. But hey, why don't you go ahead and remodel? It's an excellent time for remodeling. You can space this out, give yourself a bigger area to live, and while you're at it, harvesting some more stone or whatever other minerals you can find. They say that if you build your own house, you're never done building, and that's the case with Minecraft. You're always going to think of things to add to your home. But that's what you're going to be doing overnight. It's actually kind of nice. The other things you can do, when you dig deeper and further into these levels, you can actually build a stair system that'll go down to that cave that I uncovered earlier. That way you can access that cave from inside your house. Of course, if you're going to do that, that access should look very similar to the access you have already built in the front, where you have a ladder going up to the door. Otherwise, you're just going to have zombies come knocking on your door in the middle of the day and at night. And that's just going to defeat the entire purpose of how you set this up. So it's a good idea to go ahead and just keep those ladders with you so you can any entrance that you have going into your house needs to be something that you're gonna climb up a ladder. It'll keep you safe, trust me. And that's all the time I have for today. Thank you for watching the video. I appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you want me to do any more Minecraft tutorials. If you don't want me to do more Minecraft tutorials, I'm going to do them anyway. Because guess what, man? PlayStation 4 hasn't allowed for recording any game footage. They need to release that patch that defeats the HTTP encoding. So until that moment, all I got is my little MacBook Pro. And that's all I'm going to be uploading. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Adios.